Hello, this is Matt Miller. I'm the creator of Rise Above, and I wanted to take you through the data entry section of the website today. So as we load this up, you can see that basically Rise Above takes the entire Rise rubric and breaks it down into these 4 sections. I know when I saw the Rise rubric as a teacher several months ago, my goal was to find a way to break it down to make it more manageable for teachers. And this is the method that I came up with, was to find the parts of it that you do on a more day-to-day regular basis, which is your month evidence log. That's that section of it. Of what you do in your multi-week units, which is the unit evidence logs. And then also what you do sort of all throughout the year, what your sort of overarching all year long practices are. That's your year evidence logs. And so we've got these 3 different sections here, and we've also got this reminder card. The reminder card is it's all of the things from the Rise rubric that aren't quite as easily logged in evidence as the previous 3. But we'll get to that here in just a little bit. So as you start to enter data, you click on one of these sections, and since the month evidence log is the one that will be the most common, that's the one we'll start with, and it's broken down into several sections also, again just to try to make things manageable for teachers. It's got this section on how you plan, what you do during class, how you differentiate in your classroom, how you assess, and how you are professional as a teacher. So we will let's click on the during class section just to get started. So every 2 or 3 times every month is probably a good amount of time to come into this month evidence log and just go down through these different sections and see if you have things to log in those areas. So we'll go down and take a look at the first question, and it asks, did you highlight great student work and did you display and celebrate it? And you'll see there are stars or asterisks right here next to this section. That means that this part right here has to do with highly effective criteria on the Rise rubric. This one here doesn't have the stars next to it, so it's just effective. So you kind of know as you're entering your evidence what it is that you're being evaluated on. Each of the text fields where you can type your evidence has a date stamp, so you can remember when about it was that you did your entering of your information, and it's got a short just a little abbreviation of what all of these questions are about. This one's about student work, so you just type your information in here. Your data goes here. If I could spell, that would help. There we go, data goes here, and we scroll down and you just really answer all the questions that you have good answers for. Something that you want to hang on to evidence-wise. You don't have to come up with something for each one. So you scroll down through, you answer the ones that you want to, and then you click submit. Now, we'll go back to the welcome page for now and go back into the data entry. The unit evidence log, this is a place where you go for your multi-week units, and you can enter in the name of the unit and the dates. You log your standards, and then just all that criteria in the Rise rubric that has to do with units is all housed right in this section. And it also breaks, just like the other sections, breaks everything down by indicator here, with the number 1 for the domain and the number 3 for the little subsection part of it. So we have our unit evidence log here, and then here are the year evidence logs. These are the ones, and these again break the Rise down into smaller sections, and you just click on, I'd say you come into one of these once every month, every 2 months, something like that. You want to come in, you type in the things that you do. If they change, you might do another entry and update it, and then it'll all be saved in there. So if you wanted to look at managing content, this question has to do with scaffolding, making connections to other content areas. This is a highly effective one. And you click on submit, and the site holds on to everything that you type. And you can find out how to display those in the evidence reports in another video. Feel free to contact us anytime right here if you have any questions. Thanks for using Rise Above.